we're serving face tonight. This is where most of the breakage happens. And just let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes and just chill. Cause sis, like, this is what we need. Hi beautiful people, and welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas. I'm gonna be doing a hot oil treatment because it's wash day. It's been a week of back-to-back recording, editing, posting. It's just been hectic, so it's time to wash my hair. So I'm gonna be doing a hot oil treatment. The oil that I'm gonna be using today is by Blumseed. It's the onion, black seed, fenugreek deep treatment. It's a really good oil. I've talked about this oil quite often on my channel and on my Instagram. I'll link this in the description box below. But before I show you guys how I do this hair treatment, we gotta give shout outs. Major shout out goes to the following people right over here. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, guys. It really means a lot. If you guys want a shout out like them, all you have to do is click the notification bell. Let me know you're a new subscriber in the comment section down below, and I'll give you guys a shout out on tomorrow's video. So I'll be doing shout outs all Vlogmas long, so make sure to let me know if you're a new subscriber. That way I can show you guys some love. With that said, let's get into this treatment. I love these braids, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually have them in braids again for the week because I want to put on some wigs and give you guys different looks for Vlogmas. But I'm going to mount you guys on my tripod. One sec. Okay, so if it's a bit echoey, it's because I'm in my bathroom, but as you guys know, I went for a cut a couple weeks ago, but since then I've been doing the aloe vera treatment I want to say every week since I got my hair cut. So I purchased an aloe vera plant, as you guys saw, I think on the 3rd Vlogmas video that I did. But I showed you guys like a mini grocery haul. So I do get the aloe vera plant from the grocery store. It costs like, I don't know, less than $2. But before I show you guys the aloe vera plant and all that, I'm gonna focus on this oil treatment. So I'm gonna be putting this oil on my scalp, and then we're gonna take our heating cap, pop it in the microwave for a couple minutes, and then it's going to honestly feel amazing. Literally feels so amazing on our head. If you guys watched yesterday's vlog, I shared how to make gingerbread cookies and stuff like that. It was really cute. I had a really fun time doing it, but my head was killing me. And sometimes when I have headaches, I do drink caffeine, but I think the caffeine is what's causing the headaches because I've been drinking so much coffee lately. So I think I just need to chill on that, drink a lot more water, and just relax on the coffee intake. But anyway, so this is my hair. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to actually leave this side still like braided up, and then I'm gonna apply the oil to my hair. So I'm just gonna take a few drops here and apply it to my scalp. So if I'm looking here, it's because the mirror is right there for me, but this oil is absolutely amazing. A few of you guys actually even purchased it from Blumseed. Yes, support Black businesses. If you guys caught that scalp massage video, oh my God, it was the best experience. That's the same company that makes this oil. So I'll leave their website and their information in the description box for you because I get a lot of questions about it. And I've been really liking it. I'm like I'm like pretty much on, it's like almost half full. But I've been really liking it. I purchased a bottle for my mom as well. This is like their smaller size. It does come in a bigger size, and honestly, I think I might get the bigger size next time, just so that it lasts a little bit longer. I just never tried this oil before, so I just want to give it a shot. But it is quite amazing. So I'm definitely gonna have to make an order soon. But yeah, I'm just trying to focus on the scalp. If you guys are new to my channel, I have very fine hair. So I kind of like to use products that don't really weigh my hair down. Like for instance, shea butter does not work for my hair at all. Like it just doesn't. Even sometimes to a certain degree, castor oil, like Jamaican black castor oil, I know it's like super popular, especially to regrow your edges and stuff like that. But for me, it just weighs my hair down way too much. So I like to use lighter products, and aloe vera gel and this oil is great. I've been noticing a difference, and my hair is like really, really dark lately. And my hair has always been like dark, but I don't know, I guess I'm just noticing more of like the shine. Because when I'm editing these videos, I'm like out here looking at me like, whoa, is that you, sis? Like what's really good? And also collagen powder. I feel like people don't really talk about collagen powder all that much because our bodies naturally produce collagen. After some time, as you know, as the years go by, you stop producing as much collagen. So you have to get it from somewhere. But for me, because I'm not gonna be eating carrots all day, I like to just get it as a supplement. And it honestly tastes like nothing really, if you add it to like a yogurt or whatever. But yeah, so that's one side. And now we're gonna do the other side. And honestly guys, I can't say this enough, like hydrating your hair, especially during the winter months, if you live in a colder climate, is so important, at least once a week. Like, and we're staying home, so it's like, you don't have to worry about leaving the house with like wet hair and stuff like that. Oh my God. Honestly, this is a dream. I don't like the fact that we're on lockdown and stuff like that, but I like the idea of staying home. That's just me though. I sometimes miss going out, sometimes, but I don't know, if you're like me, I don't like the cold. I don't like being outside in the cold. I'm just gonna unravel this part and just give my whole hair a nice scalp massage. And also, if you're not privy to like scalp massages and stuff like that, make sure you're using the palm of your fingers and not your nails. I mean, it goes without saying, but sometimes it might seem like I'm going a little rough, but it's just really the palm of my fingertips. So make sure you're not scratching your scalp because that will cause a lot more damage. Oh, this feels so good. I'm just gonna go upside down a little bit. I'm gonna apply some oil right here. And the reason why I'm applying oil right here is because I do have breakage. Because when you guys see me with like tight ponytails or a tight bun, this is where most of the breakage happens. So if you guys wear like a high bun like me or whatever, just be aware of like this area of your head because that's where a lot of the breakage I've noticed is happening. So make sure you're not doing those tight styles all the time. It goes without saying, like, don't sleep with your hair in like a tight bun and stuff like that, but just be cautious at how many times you're doing the tight styles because I sometimes am guilty. Like, I'll have the tight buns, the ponytails and stuff like that for a long period of time because of the convenience of the style. But I kind of like to make sure now that I'm treating my hair at least once a week. I'm just gonna add just a couple more drops on the tip of my fingers and just massage my edges. Okay, so before we put on the heating cap, I'm gonna put a shower cap on and then cover my whole head. So I'm gonna heat up our heating cap in the microwave. So if you guys are interested in this heating cap, it's from Thermal Hair Care and it's called Hothead. So it comes in a bunch of designs, but it has like, I feel like, I don't know if it's flax seeds. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's like a bit weighted, and that's what gets heated in the microwave, and you flip it over, heat it again, and then you place it on top of your head. And it's like the best feeling. So I'm just gonna throw this in the microwave real quick and I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna flip this. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, I can't lie, but I'm just gonna flip it inside out. And now I'm gonna add it back into the microwave. So depending on your microwave, it does say to leave it in for about, I think like 40 seconds in the instructions, but my microwave doesn't get as hot, so I leave it in for about a minute, sometimes even 2 minutes, and then I let it cool for a bit, and then I put it on my head. Like, I don't put it on my head right away after I take it out of the microwave. So be just very cautious of that because you're not trying to burn your scalp. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Let it cool off for a little bit and then put it on your head. And the heat really lasts for about like 15 to 20 minutes. So while it's on my head, I kind of prep the aloe vera. I also don't use the entire aloe vera plant because you guys saw the texture of my hair and the length of my hair. I personally don't need the entire plant just yet. You know, we will eventually when we have like our locks down to the floor. But for right now, for today, we just need like a couple pieces. And I like to put it in a Ziploc bag and then save it for next week. You don't feel you need to use the entire plant right away because you're just wasting what you could use next week. And I don't like to go to the grocery store all the time to pick up aloe vera, so I like to use what I need and then save all my extras for next week. So my heating cap is ready. Okay, so it's pretty hot. So I'm gonna let it cool for a minute, but in the meantime, I'm going to cut up a couple pieces of the aloe vera. So I'm just gonna cut up a couple of pieces. Cut up the sides because the sides are pretty pointy. So I'm just gonna cut that up and then cut in the middle. And that's one piece that we're gonna be using. So I'm gonna put that in our container. And do the same for this. And then split it down the middle. And then bam. That's another piece. I'm just gonna cut up one more piece on this side. And that's what I'm gonna be using for our treatment today. Again, this might vary. You might need a lot more pieces than I do, but for the length of my hair and the texture of my hair, this is more than enough for me. Okay, so my heating cap has cooled down, so I'm gonna put it on top of my head. This feels so good. This feels so good. So I'm gonna leave this on my head for about 15 to 20 minutes. But just as a disclaimer, if you guys are watching this and you wanna do this treatment, but you don't have a heating cap at home, what you can do is take any oil that you'd like. So if you guys are trying to do this treatment at home, what I would recommend is taking the oil that you're gonna be using for the treatment and heating up the oil indirectly. So boil some water, put the water in, let's say, a bowl, and put the oil that you're gonna be using on top of the bowl, and then wait for the oil to warm up. Don't put piping hot oil on your head, that goes without saying, but once the oil warms up, apply it to your scalp. And that's the same way of doing a hot oil treatment. It's great. I don't know about you guys, but my hair has been feeling pretty dry, but it always gets dry during winter, to be honest. So I like to use treatments that will literally soak up into my hair and give it the hydration and the nourishment that it needs. And the aloe vera treatment does that for me. And the heating, honestly, it's really hard to speak with this on, I'm not gonna lie, but I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. If you guys wanna try out this hot oil treatment but don't have the cap, just warm up your oil, apply it to your scalp, and just let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes and just chill. Cause sis, like this is what we need. This honestly feels so good. And this is not sponsored by Thermal Hair Care. I think that's their name, Thermal Hair Care. It's not sponsored by them at all. However, I've had this for a few years now. I got it on Christmas a few years ago, actually. And I've been really, really loving this product. So if you guys are thinking of getting it for a gift for somebody, I would highly recommend this heating cap. It's amazing. But before I kind of fall asleep and talk gibberish, I'm going to just chill and I'll be right back. So it's actually been longer than 15 minutes. I've actually been chilling for a bit. It just feels so good. So, all right. So I have my aloe vera plants right over here. Oh yeah, look at all of that hydration. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'll start off with this side. I pretty much like to section my hair off into 4 parts. And typically I like to focus on the hair shaft and the ends first, and then I like to massage it throughout my hair. Because I can't tell you guys, it's like clockwork. Every winter, my hair just gets really dry, very itchy. Oh, it's like the worst. The thing is, when my hair gets dry, just like anything else, it breaks and sheds a lot more. Like, I find that my hair sheds a lot less in the summer months because it's a lot more humid, especially in Toronto. So I'm just gonna take off that section. It just like soaks it right up. So one side is all done, so I'm just gonna quickly do the other side. Okay, so now that I finished applying the aloe vera plant, I'm gonna take that same shower cap. So I'm gonna leave this in for about an hour, and then after my hour is up, I'm gonna wash it. So I'm most likely gonna have it into 2 braids because the convenience of having it into 2 braids this week was like the best. Like, I had nothing to worry about. I just needed to focus on content and kind of planning things out for the first week of Vlogmas, which was super intense, by the way. But more importantly, I'm gonna be putting on wigs this week. So that's why I kind of want to keep my hair out of the way, and I don't want to have to keep brushing my hair back every time I apply on the wig. But that's just as a heads up, but I'll be right back in an hour. I'm just gonna make some dinner, but I'll be right back and I'll show you guys the end result. Okay guys, so I just washed out my hair using shampoo and conditioner. I actually have to restock on conditioner because we are completely out, but I'm using a t-shirt to dry my hair. I don't know if you guys do this at home, but don't use a body towel, like a regular, you know, those rough towels that you use after a shower on your body. Don't use that on your hair. That is so damaging to your hair. It doesn't matter with what type of hair you have. Just don't use those type of towels because it really just strips out your hair. It's way too rough for it, but I would highly recommend using a microfiber towel or a t-shirt if you guys don't have one. So I'm just using a t-shirt that I have, so I'm just gonna pat down my hair. So this is what my hair looks like. Whoa, ultra curly. Hello, okay. So I don't know if you guys can tell already, but actually I can see it from like way back here, but there are pieces of the aloe vera gel that does get stuck in my hair every time I do this treatment. I mean, the alternative is to blend this out. I actually do prefer the convenience of having like the two pieces and kind of rubbing them together rather than like taking out my blender and stuff like that. But the consequence behind that is, you know, finding these pieces kind of floating around. But in any case, like I mentioned, I am going to be putting my hair into 2 braids, but before I do that, I'm just going to apply some leave-in conditioner. So I have this leave-in conditioner I absolutely love. I find it's really great for fine curly hair. I don't know if you guys have seen this brand before, but I used to see it a lot on like Instagram and stuff. So I decided to, you know, give it a try. So I just apply a little bit around my hair, and it's really great for like wash and goes as well, but I don't do wash and go styles often, but especially in the winter. But what I really like about this conditioner is it's super, I don't know, you guys can't tell, maybe you guys can tell here, it's super runny. You guys can see that? I love that about this conditioner because it lets me know that it won't weigh down my hair, which is really important for me. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of that to my hair. And I'm also gonna be using this leave-in conditioner as well. I'll leave all the products in the description box below. But I'm just gonna apply just a little bit around my hair. There we go. It just needed a little bit of water. Perfect. So my camera battery is going to die. I'll be right back and I'm gonna show you guys my night routine, my night skincare routine, because I've noticed I've been getting a lot of questions around sweet almond oil. So I'll be right back and I'm gonna show you guys what I apply, how I apply my sweet almond oil. It's very simple, but I'm gonna give you guys a bit of tips that I like to do and what I like to use after I apply on the sweet almond oil. So make sure you stick around for that. I'm just gonna quickly get my hair braided and I'll be right back. Okay, so your girl is back. Just got out of the shower. So my hair is now in 2 braids, but I'm not gonna lie, there are a few specks of the aloe vera plants kind of like still lingering in my hair. But to avoid that from happening, I would blend out the aloe vera gel and then apply it to your hair because that would help with like the little clumps that could still be kind of lingering. But like I said earlier, I'm gonna be putting on units because I'm gonna be filming a try on haul and a get ready with me. And I kind of wanna do like a whole thing. So I'm totally okay with it because I'm gonna put a wig cap over this. So it's totally fine. But like I promised, I am gonna be showing you guys what I do right before bed, like right before bed every single time. So first things first, I like to apply some eye cream. You guys already know how much I love the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. So I just put a little bit, like a dab there. Oh, the light blew out here, but I'm just gonna dab it on. So this next step is something that I've been doing for at least over 5 years for sure, because 5 years would make it 2015. Yeah, so I've been doing this step every night for about 5 years, but it's not too late for you guys to start now. And if you guys have been following me for a while on my Instagram and on YouTube, then you guys already know my obsession with sweet almond oil. So that's what I apply on my face every single night, guys. Just a couple of, like literally that small amount. I don't know if you guys can tell. Ooh, super runny, obviously. But I like to apply it all over my face. It is the best. And like my hair, the skin on my face gets extremely dry, guys. Like I can't, ugh. Like during the summer months, it gets okay. Like it doesn't get super oily, but my skin during the winter gets extremely, extremely dry. So the brand that I use is the Now brand. A lot of people ask me where you can get sweet almond oil, and like before lockdown, I saw sweet almond oil almost everywhere. The grocery store, well, some grocery stores carry it. Marshall's, Winners carries it. Any health store carries it. But since we're on lockdown, and if you guys are interested in purchasing sweet almond oil, you guys can pick it up from Amazon. So I'll leave an Amazon link in the description box below in case you guys are interested. But I have a full video dedicated to sweet almond oil. If you guys want an update on that video, let me know in the comment section down below. But honestly, guys, like if you deal with like acne scars, dry skin, sensitive skin, then consider sweet almond oil, because I went through testing different oils, like coconut oil, shea butter on my face, and both oils broke me out like a lot, especially coconut oil. I always recommend it for people that have normal to dry skin, and on top of that, sensitive skin as well. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll answer them, or you guys can go over to that video. That video, I'm pretty sure I did it sometime last year if I'm not mistaken. But again, if you guys want that update, let me know in the comment section down below. The last step that I do is my lip sleeping mask. Ooh, and it's looking a little bleak. And it's by Laneige. You guys already know how obsessed I am with this lip mask. I know a bunch of you guys are gonna get like Sephora gift cards and stuff like that for Christmas. Get this, guy or girl, I promise you. Oh. And you just wake up to luscious lips in the morning. And that's pretty much what I do. And obviously the last thing I do is wrap my hair. But one thing that I want to point out is, I know my face looks oily and you're probably thinking, okay, well, how does she go to bed right after? I sleep with a silk pillowcase, and whether you have dry skin like me or oily skin, whatever skin type you have, you should be sleeping with a silk pillowcase. It's like, it's essential. Like if you want to talk about essential things that you need in your home, a silk satin pillowcase is the way to go. I can't emphasize this enough. I've been saying this on my channel for years now. And a lot of you guys have the same question on where to get them. They do sell them on Amazon. There's like a ton of options on Amazon. So I'll leave a link in the description box below. But I have been noticing Winners and Marshalls carrying them. But because we're on lockdown, Amazon's probably your best bet. So make sure you guys check that out. I am going to drink a ton of water because that's what I do before I go to bed. We're serving face tonight. So if you guys enjoyed this very hydrated winter routine, give this video a big thumbs up. That wraps up today's video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll be giving shout outs every single day during Vlogmas, so let me know if you're a new subscriber in the comment section down below. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Bye!